All right, let's try singing one more time. Ready? There's 12 months in a year. 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 There's January, February, March, and April, May and June, July and August, September and October, November and December. There's 12 months in a year. There's 12 months in a year. And we've been in the month of April. You see the little, I'll move him up just so you can see it. April. But today is the very first day of the next one. So let's see if we can figure out what it is. There's January, February, March, and April. May! Today is the very first day of May. Welcome to May. And here it is, May. And May is a really little one, two, three. Only has three letters. And that starts with a May. So we know it starts with the letter M, May. But it is a really big month. It's got 31 whole days in it. And this is the very first one. Now, do you remember from when we were talking about Philip, talking about that little nudge, right? A little nudge to do something nice. Well, here's what I would like you to do. The very first day of May is called May Day. And when I was a kid, I know, a long time ago, but when I was a kid, on the very first day of May, you'd make a little basket. Usually it was a cup, and if I had some ribbon or a pipe cleaner or sometimes yarn, something that I could make a little handle on the cup, I would decorate the cup, make it really pretty and special. And if there were flowers, I would put flowers in it or some candies, something like that that was really special. But the key was to pick the people that you really loved and really wanted to say, thank you for being in my life. You would creep to their house, put it on their door, knock on the door, and then run away as fast as you could. And if you got caught, they could kiss you. But if you didn't, they'd go, oh, who left such a lovely thing on my door? Now, here's where we're going to get tricky. Because I have to be on a video, we can't be at school. You've probably heard your parents or your families talking about a thing called social distancing. Now, what that means is that we can't be really close together. Now, just like in our other Valentine story, if you remember when we use glitter, it goes everywhere. So I want you to think of glitter as a little virus that lives in the air. And you may not see it go, but the next thing you know, you're like, hey, how did I get that glitter on my shirt or on my shoulder or my hand? And you didn't even realize that it was with you, that it was traveling with you. Well, that's what bugs do. Those are where our germs do. And sometimes we share a lot of germs, like when we get a cold or when we get a tummy ache or something like that. And so this germ that's out there is making it so that we want to protect ourselves, our families, our bodies, and our future without getting sick, right? Very smart thing to do. That's why we're having school out in the woods, right? Because as you see, there's no one anywhere near me, okay? So that's what makes May Day kind of a cool thing. If you're careful, and when you're making the things that you're making, to wash your hands good before you put anything in your May basket, you would be able to deliver them to people, knock on the door, and never get close to them. Right? makes May Day a perfect holiday to celebrate when you are having to do social distancing because you don't want to get caught. You don't want somebody to catch you and kiss you and hug you. So May Day is a great idea. Now, this is where we're going to connect that whole part with what Philip said and our Valentines. Now, we haven't been able to go out and go shopping or get supplies, so you don't have any idea what might be left in your craft supply. So we can make things like paper hearts, like a Valentine to put in our cup. Say you've got some Cheerios, you could make somebody a Cheerios necklace. If you didn't have cups, you could just make it like it was a Valentine's and stick it in their door and knock and run away really fast. As long as you're showing love. And that's the part where Philip comes involved. Remember how he said, if you're feeling that nudge from the Lord, maybe there's someone who's feeling really alone and really sad that they don't get to go out and play with their friends like they usually do. Or maybe they don't like this staying at home thing or being away from people, or maybe they just miss you. This is a great opportunity to let them know you love them and God loves them and that they're not ever really alone. So I'm just going to show you really quick what my May basket might look like. So I didn't have a lot of supplies in my house because, well, most of my supplies are at school, but I did have a little piece of candy that I wanted to put in it. So I put little holes. I had this little cup and I had little holes in it. I didn't have any yarn at home. I didn't have any string. And so I found a little twisty tie that came off of some asparagus and I put it on my cup to make the handle right there. And now my flowers aren't blooming yet, so I remembered V is for Valentine. So I cut out a heart and colored it in. I used my colored pencils or my crayons to color that in, and I put that in my May basket. And then I wanted to say, because I can't hug you right now, there's hugs and love to you. But I didn't sign it because I don't want someone to know who left this May basket on their door. And then I'm going to tiptoe, and hang it on the door, knock, and then run away really fast. So you can come up with May baskets of any kind to celebrate God's love and our love to our friends that we just can't hug right now. And a great way for social distancing because you never got close. Sound like a good idea? Now, if you need a little inspiration, I thought maybe a story might help us. All right, so of course we have in theme with our letter V is for Valentine's. We have Biscuit's Valentine's Day. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Maybe this will give you some inspiration to put into your May baskets. I'm almost finished making our Valentine's, Biscuit, said the little girl. Just in time. Today is Valentine's Day. Woof, woof. Well, for us, today is May Day. Are you ready to deliver our May basket Valentine's, Biscuit? Woof, woof. Wait for me, Biscuit. Oh my goodness, look. He's got the lace. Woof, woof. And where are they gonna go? Oh, funny puppy. You have some special Valentines to deliver. Here's Daisy. Woof, woof. Meow. You see Daisy was hiding under the chair? And of course Clifford would want to give Daisy a Valentine. And special delivery from Biscuit. Happy Valentine's Day, Daisy. Or for us, Happy May Day. Is Puddles home? Woof, woof. Wow, wow. Did you hear Puddles? Is Puddles in there? Let's see. Ta-da! Happy Valentine's Day, Puddles! Let's see if Grandma and Grandpa are home. Woof, woof. Do you see them? They're looking in the window. There they are at home. Now, you see how she is knocking on the door to see if they're home. But right now, we can't go in. We couldn't go in to see them. So this would be a great time for her to leave her May basket on the door, knock, and then run away. And, silly puppy, these cookies aren't for you. Happy Valentine's Day. When they went inside, Biscuit thought that she was going to have the cookies. Oh, silly dog. Now let's hurry home and check our mailbox, Biscuit. Woof, woof. Bye, Grandma. Oh, hey, what do you see? There look like she got some in the mail, too. Now that's an idea. Even if you live somewhere where you don't have neighbors, that you couldn't leave a May basket, do you think you could mail them in the mail? A letter or a heart or even a picture that you drew and that said, "Hello, I love you, I miss you, happy May Day." There's a great idea. If we can, let's mail some too. Awesome. Look, Biscuit, Valentine's for both of us. Woof, woof. Oh, how fun. And it would make them feel so happy to get mail. Biscuit, where did you go? There's one more. I made a special Valentine for you. Woof, woof. Oh, what does it say? I love you. Awesome. Now, the cool part about this is you could do that. We have studied the letter I. We have studied how to make the shape of a heart, and we have studied the letter U. You could make an I, heart, U, which means I love you. You could do that all on your own. Wow. Sweet puppy, I love you. Happy Valentine's Day, Biscuit, and happy May Day to all of you. Now, I've given you some really big projects to work on. First of all, you have to finish with your letter V, and then you have a lot of May baskets or a lot of May mail to make today. So you are definitely going to need your fingers. Are you ready? All right, get them wiggling. Here they go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bubbles, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little bubbles, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little bubbles, 10 little bubbles go pop, pop, pop. Pop them at me. Pop, pop, pop. Pop them at you. Pop, pop, pop. Pop them back and forth. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop them to the sky. Pop, pop, pop. Pop them to the ground. Pop, pop, pop. Pop them everywhere. Pop, 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 and play some air piano. And upside down piano. And it's time for those bubbles. Are you ready? I wonder what they're going to do out here. Are you ready? Here they go. I wonder what they're going to do. Wow, they're crazy everywhere. I wonder if I step back a little bit, how they'll do for you. I like that. Were you able to catch some? Were you able to pop some? How fun! Well, that is all the time we have for school today. So how about some alligators? Ready? See ya later, alligator. See ya later, alligator. Bye bye, butterfly. Bye bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, raccoon. See you soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye bye, said the fly. And remember, class, that Mrs. Ryan loves you, but God loves you even more. And happy, happy May Day. Go spread some love. Yay!